my tiredness is gone away. Got my money and my honey, and I'm out on the town to play. Sunday morning and my head feels bad, but it's worth it for the time I have had. But I've got to get my rest, 'cause Monday is next. Everybody.
Sonny, your singing is even more depressing than usual. What's wrong?
What's wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong. What do you girls know about the sex life of Sonny Man?
Sorry, I missed that episode of Amazing Stories.
Well, it's the pits. Last night was just another unfulfilling one-night stand devoid of any real meaning or lasting satisfaction.
She didn't show up.
Right. So I've decided I'm through with life in the fast lane. I'm going to become a one-woman man.
That's good news for the rest of us.
Pardon me, but don't I know you from somewhere?
I don't think so.
I'm just sure that we've met before.
Were you at Madonna's wedding?
Of course, that must have been it. Enjoy your meal.
You know, you're a wonderful piano player.
Thanks. When your boyfriend shows up, tell him to tip me.
Oh, I'm not waiting for anyone.
Really?
As a matter of fact, I just broke up with someone. I'd sure like to hear something sad.
Well, here's looking at you, babe. Blue Monday! How I hate Blue Monday!
Excuse me, I'm looking for Nancy Beebe.
Oh, I'm Nancy Beebe.
I'm with Craig and Baslow, attorneys at law. I hereby serve you with a summons and complaint.
Oh, no, wait a minute. What is this all about?
You're getting sued, lady.
Nancy, what is it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Here, let me take a look. Actually, it's management that's being sued. You're just named in the complaint. Do you remember a Walter Criff?
Walter Criff. Yes, he's the gentleman I turned down over the phone.
They can sue you for that now?
He applied for a job around the same time as Amy. I chose her. I didn't think he'd fit in the uniform.
Well, he's suing to be awarded a job on the basis of your sexual discrimination.
That's not fair. Nancy's never been discriminating.
But I've got to get my rest, 'cause Monday is next. That was pretty good. Did you ever sing professionally?
Me? No, only in the shower.
Did you like an audience? There I go, putting the moves on again. I'm sorry. What I'm looking for now is a long-lasting relationship. I'm not into some one-night stand in some sleazy hotel.
Me neither. I'll wait for a weekend in Vegas.
You are one classy chick.
Is the new guy out there yet?
No, he must be even later than me. I think I'm gonna like this guy.
I don't think it's fair. I don't think management should have caved in and given him a job here. Wait a minute. You're the one that's always been for sexual equality.
I know that. But for years, men have been exploiting women, making us take menial, low-paying jobs. Now they're making us share them.
Well, his resume says he's experienced.
Well, I'm sure he's better qualified than I was. Heck, before I started working here, I'd never taken an order that wasn't yelled into a clown's face.
Ladies, I'd like you to meet Walter Criff. Walter, these are your new co-workers, and that's Dot.
Well, welcome to Above the Top, Walter. I just know you're gonna feel like part of our little family here, so if there's anything we can do for you, you just ask.
Okay, I got a poker game tonight. Will you cover for me?
Thank you. Hey, Cassie, I've just got to tell you how perfect Louise is. She's got exactly what I require in a woman.
A pulse?
Right.
Now, won't you sit down, Amy?
Yes, ma'am.
Look, I realize that I'm not the most popular person here. What?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought I heard you correct me. Now, where was I?
You were saying you weren't the most popular person here.
Yes. Why do you think that is, Amy?
Because you treat us like dirt?
No. It's because I have to take certain responsibilities that nobody else wants to take.
Yeah, I understand how difficult your job must be.
Oh, thank you, Amy. You've made this just a little bit easier for me. Please don't take it personally. You're fired.
don't we go to Willy Wong's China Palace?
Oh, great. I'll get a batch of those little shrimps with the heads on them.
Oh, they're disgusting.
Not if you pretend they're looking at somebody else.
Oh, Amy, come with us so we can get 4 dishes.
Oh, I really can't afford to go out to eat anymore. I've been fired.
What?
Nancy fired me.
Why?
Oh, I get it. We've got one too many employees.
This really makes me mad.
Oh, Amy, I'm so sorry.
Amy, I wish there was something we could do for you.
Well, come out with us anyway, our treat. Then maybe we can figure something out.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on, you'll feel better. We'll do that little puppet thing with the shrimp heads, you know? Mr. Sandman, send me a drink.
Okay. I'm gonna say goodbye to Sonny and Howard.
This stinks. Amy's losing more than a job. She doesn't have any family out here. I mean, we are it.
So what's the problem? We're a team, right? If she's out, we're out. We'll quit.
That's great. Then the 4 of us will be out of work. How's that going to help Amy?
Moral support?
I got a better idea. I'm gonna go out there and break Nancy's arm.
Oh, hold it. Just a second. If you just calm down for a second, you'd realize you are too small to do her any real bodily harm. I'll do it.
Wait a minute. We'll all go. This is a posse.
Whoops, I'll come back.
Hold it.
Cassie, what are you doing?
Nancy, you've done some really lousy things since I've known you.
This is no time for a stroll down memory lane.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Wait a minute. Management is responsible for Amy's dismissal, not me. They don't want any legal entanglements with Walter.
Then why couldn't you stand up for her?
Do you really think I could have prevented them from firing Amy? Oh, you are naive. I work here just like you do.
And when they say jump, you jump.
That's right. Because I can't afford to lose my job any more than you can. I don't expect you to believe this, but I'm as upset about Amy as you are. If it makes you feel any better, you can blame me. I'm used to it.
Boy, Nancy is the lowest. Just when you're all set to hate her, she has to go and act like a human being.
Give her 5 minutes, she'll get over it.
Man, my feet are killing me. You know, this is hard work.
It's a good thing you're dedicated.
Shots? Taking shots at the new guy? I guess that means we're not gonna go for a beer after work.
Tell you the truth, Walter, we're not too thrilled with the way you got your job here.
Yeah, neither am I. You know, this thing's turned out all wrong. I do not wait on tables for a living. I sue restaurants. They're all settled out of court. This one had to go and hire me. Maybe I can sue him for that. Well, let's see. Can I have this one over here?
Wait a minute. You're not changing in here with us.
Oh, I'm afraid so. They won't spring for a men's locker room.
There's got to be a law.
Oh, there is. Melissa Lincoln versus the American League. She was a woman reporter who sued to gain locker room privileges. Should have thought of that one.
I get it. We're supposed to be shocked, right? Well, I, for one, am not shocked. I saw hair, you know? And this was right about the part where my parents took me home.
You know, I would stand right here. But you'd think I was standing right here just to prove a point. So just to prove a point, I'm gonna leave.
Go ahead, I could use a good laugh.
Excuse me, do you mind?
Well-
You know, I never forget a face, and I finally placed yours. Chicago, 1971, right?
Well, I was there. I'm from Chicago.
Oh, gosh, I love Chicago. You know, I used to work at the Roundup room. You know, all those fun lovers on expense accounts. Oh, I left my brand on more than one of them. But I guess the one you remember best is the one that got away. Yeah, he was just a boy, really. His name was Lou. His eyes were brown like yours, and he had Beach Boy blonde hair like yours. And, oh, he had a lovely overbite. Like yours. Lou, you shaved off your mustache.
That was Beautiful Lady, words and music by yours truly, Sonny Man. And when I sing it this time, I'd like to dedicate it to Louise, or as I affectionately call her, Lou. Only when you're near me do I hear music play. Never
Nancy, please let me explain. I'm not Louis. I'm Louise. That night I spent with you was my last night as a man. I flew to Sweden the next day.
You went from my hotel room straight to Sweden?
You don't understand.
I've had complaints before.
Listen to me.
Okay, so maybe one guy entered a monastery, but never anything like this.
Nancy, it has nothing to do with you. I was a woman trapped inside the body of a man. Please, try and understand.
It's those long winter nights in Sweden. They don't know what to do with themselves.
Nancy, now that you know, please don't tell Sonny.
He doesn't know? But don't you think he ought to?
Well, he'll find out in due time.
Do you think that's fair?
Believe me, I've told all the others up front. That's why I'm alone. Please don't ruin this chance. Please don't tell Sonny.
That goes out to the luckiest lady in the room, because she's got me.
All right, I won't tell him. Would it be possible for me to be there when you do? Sorry.
Well, we miss you too, Amy. Yeah, well, hang in there. Right. Bye-bye.
How's she doing?
Hanging in there.
Well, that's Amy. Tougher than an ox-tongue taco in San Antone. Am I the only one that misses that stuff?
I'll be ready in a minute, Nancy.
No hurry, Dorothy. I just stopped by for a chat. You know, girl talk.
Great. What do girls talk about in your day?
Oh, many subjects. Politics, geography, Scandinavia, medicine, bizarre operations.
What are you trying to get at, Nancy?
It's Sonny. He's dating a man.
Well, at least someone in our species said yes. Does Louise know?
Of course, she's the man. Louise used to be Louis until she had the operation.
You mean Louise is a transsexual?
This is terrible. What did Sonny say when he found out?
He doesn't know.
Sonny doesn't know.
He doesn't know?
Come on, you two. This is serious. Now, what's going to happen when the relationship gets closer?
Louise will probably have another operation and change back.
Stop it. This isn't funny. Now think of poor Louise. Well, she must have gone through hell before she made this decision.
Yeah? She used to date you?
Hey! What's the big joke, guys?
Sonny, we were just talking about
The economy, you know, cutbacks.
That is funny. I had something serious I wanted to tell you guys. There's something I want to show Louise. Come on, this is serious.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sonny. We're just in a silly mood.
Well, knock it off.
We're sorry, Sonny. What do you want to talk about?
2 airline tickets.
Where to?
Ecstasy. I'm taking Louise to Vegas this weekend. Maybe we'll get married. I've denied her my body long enough. She can have me.
This is serious now. Now's a good time. He's on his break.
Why do I have to tell him?
Because Nancy promised she wouldn't, and Cassie can be kind of blunt, and because there's no way in the world that I can keep a straight face.
Right.
If I play any softer, the people in the back won't be able to hear me.
Sonny, can I sit down?
Sure. Normally, I'd say you're killing my action, but I'm a changed man now.
You're not the only one. You know, Sonny, life is funny sometimes.
Oh, I know what you mean.
You do?
Oh, yeah. A week ago, I was just a brilliant but lonely artist walking down the road of life alone. And then out of the blue, I meet Louise, a girl who has a million things in common with me.
She used to have 1,000,001. You know, Sonny, have you ever wondered what life must be like for a caterpillar?
Not really.
Well, he starts out life all fuzzy and ugly on the outside, but he knows that deep down inside there's a beautiful butterfly waiting to come out.
That's true.
And one day he does come out and just kind of flits away.
I wonder where he goes.
Sometimes all the way to Sweden. The thing is would you know by looking at a butterfly that she used to be an ugly old worm?
No.
Get it?
Get what?
Louise had a sex change operation. She used to be a man.
Come on, Dot. Louise is not a man.
I didn't say she was a man. I said she used to be.
Well, she sure doesn't kiss like her. Oh, Dot. Oh, Dot, I kissed a man.
Sonny, it's not that bad. I've kissed men.
Oh, but you're supposed to. I'm into a major taboo here.
You know, Sonny, the only thing that really matters is, do you love her?
Yes. I mean, no. I did before. It's kind of like the time I bought the white Italian shoes. I loved them until everybody laughed at them. Then I hated them. You know what I mean?
No.
I just don't think I can handle it, Dot. Doesn't make me a bad person, does it?
No, of course not. A lot of other things make you a bad person, but this isn't one of them.
Excuse me, Dot. This is gonna be tough. The sad thing is I really did like Louise.
Good luck, Sonny.
Sonny, I need to talk to you.
I need to talk to you, too.
Maybe you want to talk to me after you hear what I have to say.
I think I know what you want to talk about.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
I found somebody else.
Oh, no, I don't.
I don't want to hurt you, Sonny, but I found a man who satisfies all my needs. You were always so shy.
Shy? I was just showing respect for you.
Well, I appreciate that, Sonny, but I'm really very sorry. I hope you can forgive me. Goodbye.
Oh, I'm sick. I've just been dumped by God knows what.
Just super. You look great. Oh, well, I should have been getting plenty of rest.
Hey, Tex, how you doing?
Oh, hi, Howard. Just super. Really great. Amy! Just super.
Oh, how did you go at the employment agency?
Oh, just fine. They sent me on an interview this afternoon to the Chi-Chi room.
That mud wrestling joint?
Yeah.
You turned it down, right?
I need a job. I mean, it's not what I wanted to do when I grew up, but they say it's real good for your complexion.
Poor, brave little thing. Amy, go into the lounge and change into your uniform. You're back on the payroll.
Oh, Nancy, I could kiss you.
Please don't. Walter, you're an incompetent waiter, a poor excuse for a man, and a discredit to your race. You're fired.
You really mean that, huh? Thank you.
Walter, down. You mean you're not going to sue the restaurant?
Hey, I tried that once. I wound up working here. Besides, I got a really big one coming up. You know how the greatest ideas are always the simplest? Hugh Hefner is going to pay me a fortune before he allows me to become a bunny. Ciao!
Well, thank you, Nancy.
Nancy, what about management?
Yeah, they're not going to like this.
Oh, they wouldn't dare fire me. And if they do, I can find work.
Sure, I hear there's an opening for a mud wrestler down at the Chi-Chi room.
Maybe. I'm fast and I'm wiry.
Hey, Howard, how about a little man-to-man?
I should think you'd had enough of that, Sonny.
Louise and I broke up.
Too bad. She seemed like a good woman, especially since she only had a few years' practice.
Sure, she had her drawbacks, but she knew how to treat a man, Howard. When I'd be reading the sports page, she'd shut up. When does that happen?
Never. Not with a woman.
Didn't like Cagney and Lacey or Kate or Allie.
You've been a fool, Sonny.
Well, you can't look back, Howard. She dumped me. I'll get over it.
Men, they're all alike. Come on, I'll buy you a beer.
You know, you remind me of her, Howard.